it was like a big giant flailing its arms at me.
Another quake. What's going on?
It's the Elder Brain. There's something happening to it.
Whatever you need, you only have to ask.
What's that?
Before I saw the giant metal monsters guarding the checkpoint.
What's the worst that can happen if we get caught?
Deliver my food.
Days in a jail cell?
Actually, the pigeons do the delivering. Why don't you take your complaints to them?
Watchers stamping us into the dirt.
Well, that's an excellent idea.
You're such a scaredy cat.
Never thought I'd feel so.
Ever wanted to meet the most cowardly dragonborn in the realms? I fell for the blockhead.
I'm not scared of the authorities. But it would be stupid to pick a fight with the fist, right? I'm not scared of the authorities. But it would be stupid to pick a fight with the fist, right?
Monopoly.
Do not, under any circumstances, employ Sword Corps couriers. Their service is appalling. I am this close to buying and training a pigeon to send my own post. Oh, now there's an idea.
Do me a favour. Box my ears in. I can't listen to any more whining about missing letters.
Forgive me, but I must attend to my friend. She's most upset about the post.
Why don't we talk
Something over there.
Did you try that rifle recipe I gave you? This is the third time.
What do you remember? Metal monsters
Eye colour,
guarding the
hairstyles, anything.
Days in a jail cell?
Would everyone please stop going on about the Absolute's army? Lord Gortash is going to sort it all out. You'll see. Between stockpiling food and barricading doors, this cult business has driven half of Rivington mad.
Flaming Fist investigation underway. Stay back. Flaming Fist investigation underway. Stay back.
Never thought I'd feel sorry for a flock
At
of
least we'd have a bed.
Worst that can happen is one of those steel watchers stamping us into the dirt.
You're such a scaredy cat.
The circus of the last days has returned. See Dryads, Jin, and Dribbles the Clown back with a new act. The circus of the last days has returned. See Dryads, Jin, and Dribbles the Clown back with a new act.
They spread like locusts.
Wait for the vampires to strike. So we should do
And let them
nothing.
marshal all their strength
Just wait
against
for the
us.
next wave.
I do not like our chances.
Rechtei Hathran Rust.
My friend from the Hag Swamp. You join us as we honor our fallen dead. You're a bright light on a dark day. Even you, my erstwhile quarry.
Oh, hello again.
Frey Valdiskdurovna. Frey Valdiskablast.
I feel we're intruding. We should leave quickly.
Calm yourself. You will not be harmed. Our leader has called off the hunt. She wishes to speak to you.
Im orak nete. Krasinetra. So, the impossible spawn walks among us in the blazing sun. We have been looking for you. The last time your friend came to our camp, he stole our children, our future.
When I was hunting you, I was to bring you back here, interrogate you, discover how to save our children, and then destroy you.
But things have changed. You have changed. Is it true you left your master? That you broke the spell that binds you to him?
Well, I mean, kind of. It's a long story, honestly.
We are not. But perhaps we can give you a chance to do deeds just as worthy of song. We have tried to save our children once already, attacking Khazad-dûr'Zar's palace at first light. Even then, it was too well defended. But if his own spawn approached, someone he thought he could control, he would throw his doors open and welcome you in. And once inside, you could do what we could not. You could save the children you damned.
You don't know Khazad-dûr like I do. He's merciless. You want me to march into the lion's den and save your children? But I promise you, they're already dead. I spent 200 years bringing him victims. Each and every one was whisked away to be fed on that night.
But you never saw him feed yourself. He could keep prisoners for days before killing them.
I know our plight is grim, but if there is even a chance to save them, we must take it.
If our children are truly gone, then we ask for blood. I know you can understand that, Spawn.
I suppose. Yes. Yes. Revenge, I can do.
Thank you. From me and all my people. If you can do this, we will be in your debt. You have lived a life of violence and sin. You have stolen lives, broken families, and caused immeasurable grief. Doing this will not right those wrongs.
If you're trying to encourage me, you're failing abysmally.
But it will be a start. You may still be redeemed. Please go. Time is short, but we will see you again when it is done.
Another defeat will wipe us
Nothing
out.
less will do.
We can do nothing for you here. All that is left is to face the beast, Cazador. We can do nothing for you here. All that is left is to face the beast, Cazador.
Do not stand here and wait. Cazador must be destroyed.
The innocent will suffer just the same. We have no good choices.
Forgive me. I know. I pray you will succeed where we failed. Exterminate every last vampire parasite. Every last bloodsucker needs to be wiped from this plane.
To lose our children is a tragedy. To fail so utterly in saving them is something else entirely. Orma insists the tribe is not cursed, but I have my doubts. Perhaps the gods have abandoned us. Perhaps they have abandoned all of Faerun.
We are begging help from you, an outsider. I would follow Ulmer to the Hells and back, but this does not feel right.
We let emotion cloud our judgment, and it almost doomed us.
My time is yours. What do you need? There's nothing that would give me greater pleasure. No matter. After all, a bond like ours hardly needs words to express it. What else is troubling you?
If this is it for our people, what if this is the end?
Then we should end it on our terms, not hiding in drink.
It was never numbers, but the bonds we share.
No screaming children. No laughter. No scolding words. There is only silence and pain.
Our dead fought well. They died well. I hope I can live up to their example.
Wait for the vampires to strike here.
And let them marshal all their strength against us. It's good to have you with us. There is something rotten at the heart of this city. And it needs purging.
Front page material.
Please.
Aren't you? I knew there was a story here, and there you are, the hero of the hour, walking right up to me. The name's Lens, reporter with the Baldur's Mouth Gazette. Care to do a quick interview? I'm here looking for my next angle. But it's all the same. oppression, famine, death. I need something new. Someone like you. It won't take more than 2 moments of your time. If you play your cards right, this could make the cover. I just need some extra details. So, you've arrived at Baldur's Gate. What's brought you here at a time like this? Everybody needs a rest from time to time, even seasoned adventurers like yourself. I imagine you've a need to let off some steam after your recent adventures in the shadow-cursed lands. My sources tell me you recently vanquished the fearsome General Ketheric Thorn. How did you manage that? I'm sure you were much more than that. You proved to be quite the thorn in his side. His absolutist friends can't be very happy with you. The cult's threat is far from extinguished. What's your plan of attack? I don't imagine they'll give you much choice after you killed their general. Better to be on the front foot, surely. You must have some strategy in mind. Don't worry. I already have everything I need.
Look at it. Come crawling home, hands stained with the Bone Lord's salt. And you carry his stone. Your purpose is clear as welts on an infant's skin. You come for our Netherstones next. I could end it now. But I'll be patient. Father will see us together again. He will see you bleed.
So Orin is a shapeshifter. How long has she been watching?
Bet you want to know all about Stelmane's murder? Hottest topic in Rivington. Apart from the March of the Absolute's army, I suppose. Got today's edition of the Baldur's Mouth Gazette right here. You want one? It's great for sales. You want one or not? Oh, that's all anyone ever wants to read about. I don't see what all the fuss is about. The Absolute isn't even a real name. Excellent. You enjoy that one, all right? It's really gory.
Stelmane is dead. This does not bode well.
With Stelmane murdered, the council has an open seat. How timely.
I've got my eye on you. And them over there too. I don't miss a thing.
Can't let you in. I thought we'd be safe in the gate. I heard the stories.
Well, all you want. We've got enough mouths.
You want another one? You know news takes time to write, don't you? Oh, go on then. You've twisted my arm.
You need to please, in the name of the Higher One, have mercy.
Crime scene not open to public by order of the Flaming Fist.
just let the children in. They've had nothing but scraps for days. The priests will open the temple up again. You'll see. They're good people. Holy people.
Bet you won't get kicked out of the temple. They blame us for everything.
Can I please have some food? Oh, sorry. I thought you were a priest.
If you're looking for Ilmater's charity, you're out of luck. They've turned their backs on us, like everyone else.
The crying one weeps today. Our father Lorgan is dead. Murdered. The best of us. I don't want to talk. My heart is in mourning. May Ilmater guide your footfalls, stranger.
We let more outsiders in, and more Baldurians die. Duke Stelmane, Father Lorcan, it's no coincidence.
We have faith here, Bill. Faith in people, no matter where they're from.
Who had more faith than Father Lorcan? How did that work out?
Thank you, stranger. Father Lorgan's passing has saddened us all.
Passing? He was murdered by one of the fugitives he was harboring.
Bill, I beg you, be quiet. Even sinners receive Ilmater's grace, and Father Lorgan knew that. We don't pick and choose who we aid. Father Lorgan instructed us to welcome everyone. That was his edict. That is Ilmater's edict.
All I'm saying is we'd be a lot better off without murderous refugees roaming the...
Enough, Bill. I'm sorry you had to witness our squabbling. Our temple is open to you. Walk well.
If you're looking for a handout, try elsewhere. We're focusing on our own now.
Times may be hard, but the god on the rack asks that we endure. For him.
I'll hear nothing more against Father Lorgan.
I've nothing against Father Lorgan. Ilmater rest his soul. But his methods need to rest with him. We need change.
Enough. I don't teach you how to pray, so don't teach me how to investigate.
Look, investigator. Brilgor might have been a criminal, but he was no murderer. You're missing something. You have to be.
Enough, Yanis. Listen to yourself. You are defending a man who ritually slaughtered your high priest. The evidence speaks for itself. Brilgor killed Father Lorgan, then, be it out of shame or profane duty, offed himself with the same blade. Case closed, Sister Yanis.
Shitey little elephant. Oh, I apologize, stranger. Language like that hardly befits a rector of Ilmater. You could certainly say that. 2 people just died on temple grounds. Our high priest, Father Lorgan, and one of the new refugees, Brilgor. Investigator Valyria thinks it's a murder and is content to blame Brilgor, the politically convenient target. Brilgor was a refugee. No one sticks up for them at the best of times, and with Gortash in power...
They make a fine target for the real culprit, too. Unlikely to be missed, where they weren't wanted to begin with.
Well, I expect the Flaming Fists will ban refugee aid now one of them's blamed for murder. Feel free to look around the temple, but fair warning, the investigator won't change her mind without significant new evidence. Charessa's caress would be my best bet. That's her usual haunt after closing a case. Valeria never found the murder weapon, so that could be a start. Anything disproving the refugee murder-suicide angle, really. I really hope you find something. For all our sakes.
I've said all I have to say already. Now I just want to pack up my kitchen and leave. I know it's not fair. This was the best job I ever had. Lorgan was kinder than most, and now they're blaming a refugee for his death. Typical. No. Brilgor was a nice bloke. He came a couple of times for soup. Potato chowder was his favorite. Didn't seem the murderous type. But what do I know? Some folk didn't like how he looked after the refugees, but I don't think they'd kill him for it. At least, I hope they wouldn't. That's a scary thought. Look, I need to finish up here. Lots of soup to clean up. Blood, too.
Infirmary. Justice endures, even in suffering. Infirmary. Justice endures, even in suffering.
What ails you? Marsh fever? Feather lung? Be quick, I've not got all day. Reckon so. There's something off about you anyway. Might be brain rot. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a dead high priest to see to. What do you want to know? Slowly. Lorgan was a good man, if naive. He deserved better. One of the refugees killed him. Cruelly, too. They cut off his hand, sawed right through the bone. I found a paralytic poison on one of his wounds. Lorgan was alive while they took the hand. He just couldn't scream. It's sick. We give them everything, and all we get is nothing but a good man to bury. Please, leave me be. I've got an awful lot to get done.
Here lies Flintster Sunseeker, born 1400 DR, died 1456 DR. Here lies Satida Atana, born 1411 DR, died 1485 DR.
Can't keep me out. That's curious.
Be patient, child. Soon. Why does Dover... Brethren in blood! Tell them!
It was a shapeshifter. Someone was arranging these corpses. What for?
That might be worth a look.
Body parts. Is this some kind of display? This blade's wicked look matches its deeds. Poor Father Lorgan.
Might be worth a look.
Orin toys with us where she could destroy us. Whatever her motivations, I hope she reveals them quickly.
The urges are calling on you again, aren't they? I haven't seen you sleep through the night once in the past days. I knew you had some nasty habits, but I didn't want to pry over much, but bloody hells! A pulse-born! Probably more Baldurian parents scare their children with stories of your kind than mine. I thought your kind was extinct. Goes to show, you should always check your facts. So, how are you feeling? Keen to reconnect with your family? Or ready to throw yourself in an oubliette? You know, I didn't realize you and I were so alike. I felt paralyzed to do anything about Cazador for so many decades. I gave up on myself. I gave up on any hope of escape after a few lashes. Mal controls you in much the same way. I don't know how you could beat him, but I do know this. You must try. The half-life of a mind-addled slave is worse than death. Don't become his. I wouldn't live another century as one for all the moonstones in Everesca.
So Bal's chosen is a doppelganger. I should not be surprised. They have ever been among his favorite servants. Orin is testing you. Either she thinks herself a predator, playing with her food, or she fears what you might do. She spoke to you in a rather familiar fashion. More shapeshifter mind games, I suppose. This all begins to ring a little too familiar for my liking. The last time I fought doppelgangers, the Balspawn Sarevok was using them to subvert the city government, aid his rise to power. But Orin, he's more predator than politician, I think. She simply wants to make us feel hunted, isolated. Tell the Lordling that Orin is watching. Seems that Gortash and Orin have had a little falling out. We should leverage that.
Come to finish the job? No one's innocent round here. Maybe you're better than most. By the gods, it hurts. Help me, please. I can't imagine anything worse than this. Get this blade out of me. Use it. Kill me. Kill me now. I serve you death on a plate, and still you refuse to eat.
I see how you slither closer, belly dragging in the filth. Father is laughing at you. Is this the blood-starved mercy you come to offer me, sibling? I have none to offer you. Oh, do not worry, slaughterkin. My blades are still sharp and sweet. They will greet you soon enough.
She's toying with me. What does she want?
Speak. Right there. Plant your feet with care.
Decapitated, but still warm. That same ship was at Moonrise Towers, if I'm not mistaken. Looks like those two are about to fight.
Nobody messes with the Stone Lord, Ratling.
Nine Fingers sends her love, arsehole. Your Stone Lord's a dead man walking. You, help me kill these asses. The girls will sprinkle you with gold.
You picked the wrong side, cock.
Slice them! Slice them now!
Best be on my way.
stupid stranger. Someone had tried to slink away rather than get involved. They wouldn't earn the gratitude of the guild. A new flavour of scum that's been muscling in on our business. Agents of the Stone Lord. Lucky you. He's a newcomer to our delightful underworld. And he doesn't play nice with others. We think the Stone Lord and his cronies are in league with the absolute cultists. This little operation here certainly suggests so. They were shifting something valuable by boat. But that something belongs to the guild now. Of course! The guild always rewards good work. Now scram! Scurry off back to the streets now.
Keep a sharp eye out. Redcaps are on the loose. One's deemed
too violent to work. And not one of these circus folk seemed bothered by it.
How many red caps have...
All this kerfuffle over missing redcaps. Yes, we'd caged them due to unruly behavior, but as our redcap cleaners demonstrate, most are perfectly harmless.
Of course. He never tries. Please, go ahead of us. My son is a little nervous.
I want to see Dribbles, but I don't like the monster at the door.
You heading to the circus too? I'm glad it's here. We could use fun. What with everything going on.
What's that monster?
That's just a man in a costume. It's not real.
But costumes don't drool.
It's not enough. We have a gallery of villains to look out for, but now we could be infiltrated by a shape changer? I can't even tell if any of you are acting strange because you've been replaced, or because this group is full of weirdos.
He never travels without his friends. Let's go.
But the creepy monster thing.
Stinks of cheese between his piggy toes.
How dare you? What in the hells is all of this?
A necessity, good sir. The Steel Watch loves pretending sweet Rivington doesn't exist. So we have decided to protect you, dear patrons. No need to thank us. You'll be allowed in once I've done this batch. Next! Hello, hello, and welcome to the Circus of the Last Days, the finest extra-planar circus there is. We travel from plane to plane, thrilling all blessed to see us. From tempestuous Ginny to belligerent redcaps, you'll find them all here. Oh, this is Benjamin. Say hi, Benji.
Meat!
Benji here checks all our patrons to make sure none of you are vicious murderers. Can't be too careful. But enough of this. The circus is a place of joy and distraction, so come inside and forget your worries. Not a problem, dear patron. Benji just has to check if you're a vicious murderer. Benji?
Ah! Blood! Tasty blood! So delicious!
Oh, that's a first. Usually I'd allow you in, but in these times, I can take no chances. Move along. No circus for you. Oh, damned if I'm not a sucker for big eyes and a heartfelt plea. Very well. Welcome to the Circus of the Last Days. Have fun and be sure to catch the star of our show, Dribbles the Clown.
Don't be scared.
When did you realize the red caps had escaped?
The monster thing is scary. Will you go first? Thanks.
You heading to the circus too? I'm glad it's here. We could use fun. What with everything going on.
Do you think Dribbles will have his animals?
The Circus of the Last Days has returned. See Dryads Jin and Dribbles the Clown back with a new act. You realize she is mining putting on face paints. She has them to sell.
Approach, ugly one.